What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Man Cave. We are Ryan, Corey, and Hamper. You'll listen to the Much About Nothing podcast, the show where we give expert takes and good-hearted debates. We talk ball and anything and everything else. Today, we will be getting into the newest trades, to the trade deadline, and we're gonna give some homage to the GOAT, LeBron James. Put it in the comments if you got something to say. If you're new to the pod, greetings. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, smash that bell. If you're already part of the family, welcome back. Please like, share, and comment. Hope you enjoy the episode. Let's get into it, Corey.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about LeBron. We must be talking about Michael.
Oh
'Cause he
my.
said give homage to the GOAT. He put GOAT on that thing. He must be talking about Michael. I thought we were gonna stick on LeBron with this, but let's get into this.
Mr.
I'm very, very
LeBron.
excited. I'm very, very excited about this conversation, guys.
Mm. Oh, Vontae in the building shouts out. Boy, you on time, man.
Mm, mm, mm.
I cannot see the chat. I can't see the chat.
All right, let's put it up. Put up the notes. What we get into first? I got the chats. Go ahead.
Yeah, the first thing we're gonna be getting into is the trade. I ain't got that trade. Hold on. First thing we're gonna get in is the trade. I don't have it up right now.
Okay, let's talk
Let me
about
go.
trade.
All right, so the first thing we have in the trade, we have the Lakers deal Russell Westbrook to the Jazz, and the Jazz deal. It's a three-way trade, but it's two extra players. I ain't get that found the last name, but you have the Jazz sent Mike Conley to the Minnesota Timberwolves that got fleeced in this trade, and then you have the Minnesota Timberwolves trade D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers. Awesome trade, awesome trade. I could start by saying the Lakers won this trade most definitely. I don't see no other way around it. If anybody got fleeces, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I don't know what they thinking or how close do they think they get into a championship with this thing, but they definitely getting work on both sides, every kind of way. Good God, I see it as though they trying to pair up Mike Conley back with Rudy Gobert, was worked at that time, but that was 3 years ago. God, Lee, it's time to move on. It's trying to get some new things. But why in the world are you trying to pull up something old? Like that's going to work again.
I mean,
Hold on,
they're
Mike Conley is going to play with Cat and
yeah,
Anthony Edwards, not Gobert.
Gobert plays there too.
yeah.
He with
Gobert's
Minnesota?
Yeah,
yeah.
Rudy Gobert
Really?
plays there
Oh,
too.
I
Yeah,
ain't see that. I did not know. Well, hey, my bad. That's
yeah,
actually, I
yeah.
don't know, man.
Rudy
That seemed
Gobert
like
plays
that
there.
might be a. At first, when I first read the deal, bro, I think that the Jazz turned out okay because of the first round pick that they got included in it, which I think the Lakers pick is projected to be a top four in the draft, 2027 joint, not
Hmm.
no time soon, but it's a 2027 draft pick. But to me, Minnesota may have gotten the better end of the deal because of Mike Conley. I think that they have a decent core over there with
You
Cat,
said who?
Anthony Edwards, Mike Conley going to the Timberwolves. I think that that's a solid move to, like you said, combo him back with Gobert, and then he got Cat and Anthony Edwards, so he don't have to be the one or the two guy.
Hold on, let me finish it out though. Cause the Lakers also get Malik Beasley and
Mm-hmm.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Vanderbilt. So the Jazz receive Russell Westbrook, Juan Toscano Anderson, and Damian Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And the Timberwolves get Mike Conley. And I don't know this guy. Nikhil Alexander Walker. I believe he's a 17th pick in one of these drafts. I forget which one he is. So I remember he's a 17th pick. He got drafted by, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't the Jazz. He didn't get drafted by the Jazz. He got drafted by. Let me see. I'm pulling him up now. Played for Virginia Tech. He played for Virginia Tech. Who he get drafted by? He might have got drafted by the Jazz. Yeah, the Jazz. No, New Orleans. He got drafted by New Orleans, the Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
Some no name guy, man. He might end up being somebody, but not right now. Not right
Mm-hmm.
now. I don't see. I mean, Conley. Come on, man. If it was 3 years ago, that'd be a good trade. But this day
Mm-hmm.
and age, man, Conley is not the same dude.
Well, they got picks
D'Angelo
too, though.
is a second rounder. They got a
That's
second
all
round.
they got. That joint said
Yeah,
picks on the.
uh,
Okay,
I'm
so I know
saying
they get nothing
Timberwolves.
but a second.
Timberwolves got a second round pick. That's a Draymond Green at best. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's thing you can hope for in the second. That's that is not how you want to be. Those guys get cut every second round pick.
Yeah, yeah, second round pick compensation. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, it looked like the
Yeah,
Jazz might be getting taken a little bit, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
they got fleeced, man. They got
yeah.
work. The Lakers got over on these dudes. They took them behind the woodshed. They
Where's
took them behind
Malik
the woodshed.
Beasley? Where's Malik Beasley in his development nowadays?
I think he's a good 3-and-D player. I think he
Yeah.
plays solid defense. That's the reason why I increased what they got because D'Angelo Russell is everything but a defender. He can't defend a lick. But Beasley being on the court at a time to sub in at times and give you a good little, get you a good little something on offense. I ain't saying nothing that special, but he's all right. He's not no scrub. Certainly not. I take Malik Beasley. So I think I want to. He's the next best thing after the D'Angelo Russell, the Russell Westbrook, and the Mike Conley, the three main stars of this trade.
Okay.
Everything else is just a wash. I mean, Wanda Toscano is not better. Whoever this other kid, he's not no better. I mean,
Mhm.
I think the Lakers dominated this trade on
Hmm.
every aspect. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
they
close.
All right.
flexed a little bit of goat muscle.
So I'm gonna tell you, this is a tale of two organizations. All right. One
Mm-hmm.
organization going in the right direction, trying to build a roster, and the other one going in the wrong direction. Now, with Minnesota, I have no idea what their GM is thinking of how they're trying to build a modern basketball team. But with Cat and Gobert, like
Yeah.
that was a curious type of pairing in itself.
Yeah.
And then you add in old man Conley to the deal. Like I don't know which direction they're going because you have Anthony Edwards, somebody you build around, but you're doing the opposite of that. Like you're not building a team around him. I do not understand what they're doing. The Lakers' new starting lineup is a good starting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, LeBron James. Y'all forgot they made the trade earlier for Rui Hachimura,
Yeah,
and
they
then
do
they
have
have
them.
and now they have Anthony Davis. Now that's a team that makes sense now. The way
Mm.
that they were constructed before, it wasn't that Russell Westbrook was bad, but that team was not built like a modern basketball team. And I really hate that Russell Westbrook's legacy had to go through what it went through. This man was drugged out there. He was
Yeah.
drugged, and it wasn't fair to him. I think that the real winner of this deal is, like I told Corey earlier, I think the winner of this deal is Russell Westbrook
Mm-hmm.
because Russell Westbrook gets to go to an organization with a bunch of young talent if they don't plan on letting him go. He goes to with a bunch of young talent. That team is already overachieving, and Russell Westbrook he brings passion to it, and he can still play basketball. And mind you, and now they're surrounding him by shooters. Like so, that team that LeBron played with, there wasn't a shooter. Like now, the ball actually gets to be in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So what was a weakness to him, which is shooting, you alleviate that by putting the ball in his hand. And now we can go back to seeing the Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they won the deal out of anything for the Lakers. The Lakers secondly won the deal, but not for the reasons that you think, Corey. I don't even think this was even about winning this year. I think they tried to get another superstar to pair with Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they found it nearly impossible to do that with Russell Westbrook's salary. It was impossible. And no other team was willing to help the Lakers by getting rid of that albatross of a contract. So they finally got rid of the contract. And so now they can go into the all, even though they don't have a lot of assets. Hopefully they get some of these players to play into being valuable pieces that somebody may want.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what the real move here. I don't think this was about them trying to contend this year because I don't think that team can beat anybody in the West. But it's better than what they had.
That's a
What you
good
got,
take.
Corey?
Hey man, I'm gonna agree with I can't for some reason this chat staying locked. But Tawana, I'm gonna agree with Tawana here, man.
Oh my God.
What in the world LeBron James' sons got Jordans at the game for, man? They wearing Jordans on their feet. That speaks loud. Well, back on to the trade. I think the Lakers dominated this trade. I think number one, I do like the combination of having D'Angelo Russell in the pick and roll with Anthony Davis. I think that's a supreme combination you can put out on that floor. But the problems
Supreme.
that I have, yeah, I think one thing D'Angelo Russell can do is run the pick and roll. And Anthony Davis being in that with him will be a good combination you can run. And I think there's a lot of things you can run out the off of that right now. D'Angelo is playing extremely hot right now from three too. So LeBron James having that at the wing to kick out to versus Russell Westbrook, who is nothing out there at the 3 point line. People not even guarding him. That's the problem with that joke. Is Russell Westbrook being out there to be your kick out man? People not D'ing him up. They stopping that. His guy is in the lane, D'ing up LeBron, leaving him wide open. You could take that all day. But my problem with this is the Lakers' biggest problem is defense, and they didn't gain nothing on that.
Yeah,
Malik
that's
Beasley is
true.
about the best thing, but I do not like when you have to take a player off the floor, put a guy on to add something, or you losing something. So the problem is you put D'Angelo on, you get the offense, but you lose the defense. You put Malik Beasley on, you gain the defense and lose the offense. That's kind of the problem. So it's really I don't know. It's kind of washed to me. At the end of the day, I think the Lakers are a better team, but I think they're still. I mean, I don't think they're one of these elite teams that really got a chance to win a chip. They
Correct.
run into somebody. I think they lose tomorrow night. If they, I think they play Golden State tomorrow night. I think they lose and Steph not even on the floor. Steph Curry off the floor. I think they still lose.
Hey man, so I mean, I after hearing y'all takes, I think I'll roll with. I like what you said, Hamp. Westbrook being able to get out of there is huge. I think for his mental, right? I think he realized going back home wasn't as good as he thought it would be. But then I started looking at D'Angelo and Beasley, bro. They're both 26. They're
Mm-hmm.
young. They're still
Yeah.
very young. Yeah. So they
The
got
word I
some
use
very
is the
young
word I
players
use
out
is
there.
assets. The
Yeah.
word I use is
Yeah.
assets.
And
Like,
then
and then
Rui Hachimura is very young as well. He's like 20, 24,
yeah.
25. Yeah.
And another thing, the biggest thing is that you got to remember Russell Westbrook has MVP, so he has an escalator in his contract. So
Mm.
Russ is making $47 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money in a salary cap era. Like, so the fact that they were willing to take on that salary is it says a lot. But
They still think
that
he can
20
play.
that 27 first round pick for the Lakers, um, LeBron won't be there.
Mm-mm.
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 4 years from now, LeBron won't be there. That might be a top five pick.
Hey, yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
it was a gamble.
It's a shake, but it might pay off. So, Corey, you want to read Tiffany's comments since you want to read comments so much?
Let's read Tiff's comment.
Perfect segue.
Tiff comment says, "Hey Tawana." I guess she's shouting out that
Oh,
Tawana.
okay.
Let me
Hmm.
stop.
That's
Okay, I'll read
emergency.
it.
Oh, thank you. Mhm.
Can we just give Braun his flowers without all the strings attached? Okay, now listen. I think
Tiff,
I'll
this
do.
is the debate show. This
No,
is a
no, no, no.
debate show. That's what we do. We debate.
Hey, I think I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna do
Okay.
just that.
All right.
Give him
Okay,
his flowers, bro.
all right. So we're gonna give his flowers. Happy LeBron James Day. Let's talk about LeBron James. So he is 38 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, 38 years Kareem held this record.
Mm-hmm.
He has 38, 388 points. It's something about that 38. You know what I mean? It's something about that 38. And he also finished with 38 points last night.
Hey, man.
Now, let's talk about this, Corey. Corey made and Corey has made some
Hold
some
on.
some
Hold
some
on.
very. Oh, let me finish. We still giving flowers out. I know you got.
I
I
want
know
to
you
give.
got a
I
bag
want
full
to
of
get some.
salt.
No,
You
I
got a
want to
bag
give
full of
flowers
salt.
too.
But
No,
but
you get your
okay,
flowers last. I
All
get to
right.
go
okay.
next.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Uh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's number looked like it was uncatchable when Michael Jordan couldn't do it. Most people figured this was something that would last forever. And look at us right now at LeBron at 38. That looks like he's still got at least 2 years of prime left in him. He is going to run that number to $40,000. It's going to be 40,000 points by the time it's done. And here you go, Corey, because we still giving flowers out, right? We still
Why
giving
you
flowers.
just attacking me?
Hey, you gotta take
Listen.
this.
Oh yeah, you gonna wear this one.
Like
And
I'm the
so,
guy over here. I got Warriors
Mhm.
stuff on, man. I got Warriors gear.
oh okay, all right. Just to give you an idea, because I've heard you say that. Oh, somebody else was gonna catch this. The only active players that are within 10,000 points of Mr. James are Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. Those guys are very similar in age to LeBron James. This record will not be touched for a long time. Flowers, claps, everything we need for LeBron James. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. So now I'm gonna add on to it. Let's keep giving that man flowers. All
Let's
right.
keep on, man. A
That
bouquet.
man 38 years old. And for 23 years of his life, he has been under a microscope for everyone in the world to talk about. From a 16-year-old phenom on Slam magazine to the cover of Sports Illustrated to ESPN being dubbed the king before he ever stepped foot in the NBA. He came in and exceeded everybody's expectations.
Mm.
3 beautiful children, a wife he been with the whole time, and there's a sister, right? To do what he's doing at 38, he's averaging 30 points a game against a bunch of 18 to 26-year-olds. Father Time said that's not supposed to happen. And Hemp, I agree. 2 to 3 years of prime left. He's gonna make it to play with his son.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make it to play with his son. And more than likely, this might be the only time we ever see that happen. That record, like Hemp said, by the time LeBron is done, 40K
40.
plus is no question.
40 bands.
No question. And that
40
record,
bands.
if you look at the history of how long these records stood before Kareem broke Wilt's, it was, I think, 16 years that LebronJames stood. And you're talking 38, 39 years that record stood. So if it took 39 years for LeBron to break it, how long you think it'll be before somebody else does it? Try based on statistics, double the amount of time. So you went 17 to 38. So now you're talking 70 years. We ain't gonna be here. Give that man his flowers, bro. In my mind, the GOAT debate is over. It's over. That conversation is no longer. I don't care about the shoes on nobody's feet. I don't care about the 23 in Chicago. He is now, in the words of my good brother Hamp, he is Julius Erving to the new school. Give Jordan his props for what he did. He's the new Julius Erving. The king, dubbed at 16, is now the greatest player to ever play in the NBA, bro.
Shout out 38.
All right. Let's establish this first. For me, the only way to give him his respect is to say he the GOAT. Because you said, say he the GOAT, give this man his respect. I don't think the two is synonymous. I can give that man his respect. He's a heck of a player, a heck of a man. He's a great man. He came in this league and shut it down, has did his thing, stood up to a lot of criticism, a lot of hard times, and still he comes out every single night and shows up and shows out. He's definitely in the face of the NBA for a long period of time. He has stood when a lot of people that came through and still been a great. I do not agree that he's in his prime. I think his prime years with headband LeBron in Miami, I don't think anything was touched that on the offense and the defensive side. I think he has a long prime that he's been coasting down from. And that still shows how great he is because it's people just now catching him. It's just now. Like LeBron James was probably the greatest player in the league 4 or 5 years ago. He just probably Giannis and Kevin Durant just started nudging over top of him as the best player in the NBA these last couple of years. But other than that, that man held that title as the best player in the NBA for a long stretch of time. Great, great man, man. I put him up there. And I mean, the bad thing is I have him at 2. I'm a bad guy because I put him at 2. I'm the bad guy. But he's my 2. It took a lot for me to put him over Kareem. I just don't put people up there in any kind of way. When I put LeBron past Kareem, it was just a show of respect. Because legitimately, if I want to place the argument to it, I really can have him below Kareem, but I put him there just because I like him that much as a player. I put him there, but I can't put him past.
Yeah. And glad he was
you
stopped.
see, he froze, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to for this
I can't put
ridiculousness.
him. Hey,
I pray for times like this.
hey,
No, bro,
I
hey.
no
I
question.
I, I pray all my haters freeze when they talk bad about me.
Absolutely. Hey, Tip,
I don't see
Tip,
it,
I'm
y'all.
gonna tell
I don't
Tip,
see
I'm
it.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this.
I don't see it.
One on one,
I
both of
just
them
don't
in
see
their
it.
primes. I got LeBron every time.
All right, 1-on-1.
Every time.
Let me ask you
Okay.
this:
Every
when
time.
people say,
He
"Hold on,"
too
when
big,
people
too
say, "Hold
strong,
on,"
too fast for
when people
Jordan,
say
bro.
that argument, can LeBron beat Shaq 1-on-1?
Okay.
Nope.
All
Hey, can
right,
I?
so it don't matter about 1-on-1. This is a team game. Who
Hey,
cares about
I
1-on-1?
asked, bro. I just answered the question. Why are you getting so
All right,
upset? I just
Shaq
asked the question.
1-on-1 would dominate everybody in
Shaq,
the league.
correct, no question, and rightfully so. But
It's
still,
not
you
about
can't get upset that
1-on-1.
I'm answering this question, bro. Answer the question. We want to engage our
Kyrie
listeners.
Irving is going to dominate Steph Curry 1-on-1.
I don't know.
Okay. So I told you.
1-on-1. They
And,
play in the game.
and to each of y'all, I hope the same thing. May your haters freeze when they speak on you. I'm going to
Absolutely,
say
bro.
this. I am not here to debate. I'm not going to do a Jordan debate here. I'm not going to do any of that right now, Corey. I'm not going to do that. I am going to continuously. I am going to continuously speak the praises of LeBron James right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's headband LeBron, whether it's bald LeBron, whether it's high school LeBron, whatever it is, I'm going to speak the praises of LeBron. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just a small. This is a small aspect of what LeBron James has meant to me as an adult.
Mhm.
LeBron James is one of the true superheroes that are really alive out here. He's not out here embarrassing us. He ain't out here doing a bunch of foolishness. Like he has been. And I don't know what's going on in his personal life, but the image that he has portrayed has been excellent. And
Mm-hmm.
that alone, whether you want to
Mm-hmm.
call him the GOAT or not, is why
Yep.
we're not going to throw salt tonight.
Not at all.
Secondly, I'm going to say this. As far as you brought up the thing about his family thing, man, I believe this wholeheartedly. I believe a woman is tested when her man has nothing, and I believe that a man is tested when he has everything. And this
Mm-hmm.
man has had everything his entire career and has managed not to embarrass himself, his family, or anybody else. And for that
Absolutely.
alone, again, there will be no salt on
Flowers.
LeBron James tonight. And we're
Flowers.
going to talk about the great things about LeBron because
We
I'm
can't
ready for
critique here. We're a debate show,
I,
so we can't critique.
oh, we can, man. There will be other days
No.
when we talk this GOAT talk, when we talk about Michael Jordan. But today we are giving flowers.
All right,
Today,
keep
today
talking.
we're going to talk about how LeBron James has had the greatest ability that we've seen a basketball player have, and that's availability.
Availability.
In a time of load management, this man has managed. This man has managed to play enough minutes.
Talk that
He's played
talk, bro.
enough years to win the longevity award because that's what the
Talk
scoring
that
champion.
talk.
The scoring title is a longevity award. It is for the person who can play the most games at the highest rate to get that point up there, and he has shown the highest ability. So again, we will not throw salt on LeBron James tonight.
Hey, drop
The,
the cash out for the offering, bro. Cause that boy preaching right now. That boy preaching right now. And man,
listen,
come on, man.
listen.
Come on, man.
This
That
man has
just
stayed.
this season, this man, Corey, and like you said, we gonna do no debate. But that man said that Giannis and KD have surpassed him as the best players in the NBA. Whatever. All right.
They
The man
haven't.
38,
Giannis is
bro.
not better
He's
than.
he's average. Look, LeBron James averages more points than Kevin Durant right now.
I don't care
He
about that.
no 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 no. I'm just
It's
bringing
not
up
just
one
point.
stat. I'm bringing up
Is
one
LeBron
statistic.
better than
I'm
Giannis
bringing
right
up
now? Is
yes.
LeBron better
LeBron
than
as
Giannis?
long as LeBron James is in the NBA, he is the best player in the world. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. You can sweat do all that you want to with that Warriors gear. I
James
know it's
don't
hot.
play a lick of
I know.
defense. LeBron James don't
LeBron
play a lick of
James is
defense.
the greatest
And Giannis
player
is the
in the
best
NBA.
defender in the game right now.
Congratulations to him. Tell him go to 10 finals. Oh, which is another flower we're gonna get that
That's
man.
the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
game.
10
I'm talking
flowers.
about this
He
year.
put kids through college. He building schools. He starting foundation. He probably going to the moon some point. Give that man flowers, man. I ain't
Like
doing this with you tonight,
I'm
bro.
glad y'all off subject. Because I'm
Ain't nobody on
debating
subject.
the court.
Flowers.
If you want to say who the best guy off the court, we can talk that. I'm talking
Bro.
about on the court. You're taking the argument and making it something else.
Can you
I'm
beat
saying
him?
on the court. No.
Listen, I'm
You
gonna
think
say
you
this.
think that you
Do you
think
want me to
Giannis
admit
can
that?
beat him
Did
one
I
on
ever
one?
say, can Giannis beat LeBron James one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yes. One-on-one?
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
LeBron James would not stop Giannis from going to the hole. No
Okay.
shot.
All right.
He cannot defend Giannis. Not anymore. He is not the same defender.
All right.
LeBron James plays no defense
Hey, we're not
at
doing no
all.
slander. Hey, you can say anything. Don't slander. All right.
All
You
right.
slandering.
We not
You're not gonna slander.
slandering when I have to comment against y'all vitriol that y'all spitting out. Y'all just want
We
to say
spitting
y'all
facts.
point.
We spitting facts.
When you say LeBron James is the best player in the NBA right now, come on, bro.
It's his
I'm
league.
just, I'm just
Better than
gonna,
Giannis.
I'm
Adam
just gonna.
Silver called
Right
LeBron James to do any kind of public stuff that he needs. He don't call Giannis. He called that's LeBron's league, bro. That man show up with a suit jacket and shorts on. He do what he want to do.
and losing.
That's all right.
Hey,
He
Corey.
dressed to lose.
Hey, Corey. Since you want to talk about his losing, LeBron James has led his teams to 10 NBA Finals.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about 8 consecutively.
Mm.
He has
I'm
4
not losing
MVP.
this year. I'm not talking
He
about
has
losing.
4
He is not a loser.
MVPs.
He's a
Listen, yeah, because you called it. You said he was losing. He
I
has
said
4 MVP.
this year. You could
Okay.
He
don't
didn't
know.
talk about this
Nah,
year.
you're not gonna critique me. You're not
Okay.
gonna call me out and try to put my stuff to lies. I did not say he's a loser. I say he's
Okay.
losing this season. He
Okay.
is losing this season.
Okay.
He is
4
not a
MVP
loser.
awards.
Yeah, thank
4 MVP awards. 4 final MVP awards. 2 Olympic gold medals. He has been an All-Star 19 times. Selected to the All-NBA team 18 times. All defensive team 6 times.
You just told me about a great player.
Oh
He's a
my
great player.
God. Oh
He's a great player.
my God.
He's a great player. When did I say he's not great? Please tell me, rewind to the part of this
Who's the
show.
face of the
When
NBA,
did I
Corey?
say, if I say he's the second greatest player of all time, that would be the statistics of the second greatest player of all time.
I know it's not.
I'm not saying he's some scrub on the street. Y'all are telling me these statistics like I ever came out and say LeBron James can't play basketball. Y'all
Hey,
know
Corey.
what? All y'all guys that think LeBron James can play, he's garbage. I never said that.
Corey,
LeBron
who's the face
James
of the
is
NBA?
LeBron James.
You just said you literally just stood me down and said that means he's the best in the NBA if he's the face of the NBA.
No, he's the face of the league. He's not the
So
best
why he
player
still
in
the
the
face of the
NBA.
league? Why he still the face of the league?
So the face of the league is the best player.
Why is he still the face of the league?
Because I mean, as far as LeBron James go, he is the face of the league.
What?
He's the best. He's the most relevant player in the NBA right now. He's the most known player around the world right now. If anybody thinks about somebody in the NBA, most people know who Steph Curry is and who LeBron James is. And I would say more people know who LeBron James
see what he
is.
just did just then?
What?
He realized he was trending to our side, then he threw Steph Curry out there to level it back out. I just want
What are
to
you
know.
talking about? Like,
Then,
just
have
because
you
you're
thought-
Okay.
I don't know what y'all. I mean, y'all discuss. I think it's utterly ridiculous that you think LeBron James in his current time is better than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
That is ridiculous. I don't think the most avid LeBron James fans would say that. That is just ridiculous.
You said y'all. I'm not getting into who
That's
is better.
ridiculous.
I'm not getting into that. Today I told you I had one
I
agenda.
think y'all being facetious.
I had one agenda, and my agenda was to give LeBron James flowers with the hopes that somehow, some way, he will get the smeller from this episode. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to compare him to anybody. I'm going to talk about the time that in 1999, a freshman in high school, LeBron James became a nationally known basketball player. He ended up leading that high school team to 101-6 high school record. He played on television. I'm talking about ESPN. He was all over the nation. He was crowned the king at 18. And how often do people just let you down when the bar is that high? But what he managed to do, which I've never seen anybody at this rate do, is come in and then go beyond those things. He's went beyond anything that we never would have expected. Even how great we thought he was, we never would have expected the greatness that he actually ended up achieving. He took that bar and even raised it. So again, more flowers. You got any more flowers, Ryan? Because I can go
I
on for
do
days.
actually, you know, and then I also thought about how, as an entrepreneur and as a businessman, he brought his whole team with him.
Mm,
He made
Yeah.
one of his best friends the most popular and well-known sports agent in the world.
mm.
Whole
I think
team with him.
I think
Got two
he's a great
phenomenal sons
entrepreneur,
that are
man. He
using his
is good.
brand age to its max. To its max.
That
Like,
podcast he put out is real. That joint is live.
It
The
is.
way he set all that junk up, that joint was nice. The way he set
Yeah,
that junk up.
yeah,
he
yeah.
got a
The
good team
barbershop.
around
Yeah,
him, man.
Yeah, that
Got a
yeah.
good
barbershop.
team
It's a
around
great
him.
idea. Like most people
Yeah.
would have. I don't think most people would have even thought about that, John. He took something that's just original in itself, where everybody has experience in their lifetime. I think everybody goes to the barbershop and have these discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these discussions happen in the barbershop. I guarantee.
Absolutely.
But to take that idea and put it forth, that was an excellent idea. That's totally great
Okay.
marketing.
Got a big
All
team
right.
around him,
Whew.
bro. That was phenomenal. Yeah.
All right. So do we need some more? Some more flowers, man. Let's continue. Uh, in 2003, he won the National High School Basketball Championship. He is a three-time state champion from 2000, 2001, 2003. Two-time Gatorade National Player of the Year, 2002 and 2003.
Mm-hmm.
And two-time Mr. Basketball in high school, 2002 and 2003. Two-time U.S. Today High School Player of the Year. Three-time Ohio Mr. Basketball, 2001, 2002, 2003. Three-time USA Today All USA First Team, 2001, 2002, 2003. He was the two-time Parade High School Player of the Year. He was a two-time Parade All-American, second-team Parade All-American, Gatorade Male Athlete of the Year in 2003, the Naismith Prep Player of the Year 2003, McDonald's National Player of the Year 2003, McDonald's High School All-American 2003, McDonald's Slam Dunk Champion 2003, McDonald's All-American Game MVP 2003, EA Sports Round Ball Classic MVP 2003, the Jordan Capital Classic MVP in 2003, the Morgan Wooten National Player of the Year in 2003.
Wow.
Let's take a break from these
That's a
flowers.
lot, man.
That was
That's a
all.
lot.
That's all
Did
high school. It
did
gets
you
better.
It does. I was about to ask you if you added in the USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year award, or the Time Athlete of the Year award, or the three-time Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year award, or the four-time AP Athlete of the Year award, or the three gold medals that he got in the Olympics and the two bronze ones that he got in the Olympics too.
No,
Just
we haven't
you
got
ain't
to
get
that yet,
okay.
man.
Okay.
I'm still talking before he
High
played
school.
his. We talking before he played his first
Yeah.
career basketball game when that 18-year-old phenom came in and scored 25 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and dished out 9 assists to
At
become
18.
at 18 became the first Cavalier player to receive Rookie of the Year. He was all Rookie first team. We talking about before that.
Wow.
Okay, now, do you want to give Ian Corey anything before I give some more flowers? Because I bought a
But
truckload
nah,
of
you can
flowers
keep
today.
on just reading all the accolades. Everybody can Google this, man. We just gonna sit up here all
Okay.
day and just read
I
Google
knew he was
about
about to come back with that. I knew
accolades.
he was
Okay.
about to say
Okay.
We
that.
just gonna
Okay.
read
Okay.
everything we could Google about LeBron James all man.
Hey,
Like this
man.
what the episode about.
That's an
Hey
That's
y'all,
expensive resume,
y'all
man.
save y'all time and Google LeBron
let,
James
Hey,
and just
man.
read this show.
Hey,
God,
and
man.
look, Tiffany
Wow.
came in
what
here
we
and
talking
Tiffany
about,
asked
man?
for flowers. Tiffany came in here and asked for flowers. And when
Oh,
I said, you know what, let me go
give
ahead and
him the
call
flowers. There you go.
flowers.com. Hopefully
Mhm.
they will sponsor the next episode because this is flowers.com. We are giving flowers out.
Hey,
2004
man.
NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All Rookie First Team, 6-time NBA All Star. We talking about just his time with the Cavaliers. 6-time NBA All Star, 2-time NBA All Star MVP, 2-time MVP, 4-time NBA All First Team, 2-time NBA All Second Team, 2-time NBA All Defensive First Team, NBA Scoring Champion 2008. Whew. That's just with the Cavaliers the first time.
Hmm.
Corey, any more? You got room for any more flowers?
Listen here, man.
All right.
I
Let's
can
move on
Google
to
LeBron
flowers.
James and read his accolades, man. I don't know.
Okay.
He's
No, no, no,
a
no.
great
Okay.
player, man.
Because
Like, what
because
are we
because
talking about?
again, but yeah, you brought up something,
I
and I
don't
was
get
gonna
the
wait to
point.
say this. The reason
Yeah.
why I'm breaking it down by team, because what I want you to understand is, Corey, do you know how difficult it is to go to 3 different organizations and win a championship? It's the equivalent of showing up to your local rec center saying, "Give me those 4 guys over there
Bro,
every single day," and winning every day. Every day. That's what LeBron James does. He
you just
goes to the
got
Y.
four regular
He
guys,
goes to the
no guy.
Y and say, "Just give me those guys,"
That's
and he
what
goes
kills
out
me.
there and win.
That's what
At any
kills me
point,
most
at
about
any
LeBron James,
point,
man.
bro.
Y'all discount the players that he has with him. It's like he has scrubs.
And
Four
y'all,
regular guys, like Anthony Davis, is not supremely talented. Kyrie Irving is not. They just regular guys at the gym.
they
Bums.
have. You mind if I give out the next flowers from when he was with Miami?
Yo, man.
Please do, sir.
Okay.
Please.
So he was a 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time NBA MVP, 4-time All Star, 4-time All NBA First Team, 3-time NBA All Defensive First Team, 1-time NBA All Defensive Second Team. He was the AP Athlete of the Year, the Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year, and the USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year in a 4-year span.
Mm. My goodness, man.
Yeah, man.
You still ain't even went to LA yet.
Man, he ain't going. Wait, look, he got to go back to Cleveland first.
Oh, that's right. You got to go back to
Go
Cleveland.
back to Cleveland. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Let's tell me what happened in Cleveland again.
So in Cleveland, he won a championship. He was the NBA Finals MVP. He had 4 more All Stars, 4 more NBA First Teams, All Star Game MVP, Athlete of the Year again, and then the Sports Illustrated Person of the Year again.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. And right now with the Lakers, what has he done with the Lakers?
Who? NBA champion again.
Oh.
NBA Finals MVP, 5-time All Star, NBA All First Team, NBA All Second Team, 2-time NBA All Third Team. He led the league in assists in 2020. He made the 75th anniversary team. He was the AP Athlete of the Year, the Sports Illustrated Person of the Year, the Time Athlete of the Year, and the NBA All-Time Leading Scorer. So far, and he's still playing.
That is out of control.
Ridiculous.
Man.
Ridiculous.
Listen. And again, we got to finish up some more flowers here. It doesn't end there. He is the NBA all-time leading scorer now. He has the most consecutive double-digit scoring games. 1,096. He has the most all-NBA first-team selections. The most 20-point games in NBA history. That is 1,171. He is the only player in NBA history to record at least 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. He is the only player in NBA history to be in the top 5 in points, top 10 in assists, and top 10 in all-time steals. The guy that you said that ain't guard nobody, Corey.
Yeah.
He is one of 2 players in NBA history to win at least 4 MVP awards and 4 NBA Finals MVP awards. The only other person is Michael Jordan. He has the most all-time playoff points with 7,631, the most all-time playoff wins with 174, most all-time playoff games at 266.
Hit him with the last one real quick. Go ahead. Let him know that last one. Just go ahead.
He's the youngest player to reach every round milestone in points through 37,000 points.
The youngest player.
I want to say something that you misquoted me for again, and I always get misquoted. I did not say LeBron James never played defense. I say he don't play defense anymore. This year, he ain't playing no defense. And you took that comment and said it like I don't believe LeBron James has ever played defense in his career. That's misquoted, yo. That's how you get misquoted, y'all.
I understand that, man.
Yeah.
I had an agenda today.
Yeah, I know.
I had an agenda, and my agenda was there was
Read
not
off
going to
that
be.
man accolade. Read off that man accolade.
If there was not going to be any slander
If I
to
wanted to
LeBron
be
James
real bad, I would just start reading
Hey, listen,
everybody else accolades and then
Now,
just make the episode of reading the accolades.
I played basketball in high school, and you want to know how many double-digit points games I had in my career? And this rec league and everything.
What's that?
I think 1.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do.
What?
It's
Yeah.
hard to do. It's hard to do. It's
What?
hard to do.
Come on,
It's
man.
hard to do.
One.
Do it 1,096 times.
What? Every day, all day.
Mm.
Still be an involved father. Still be an involved husband. Still be able to do all your philanthropy. Still be
Make
able to
Space
travel
Jam
internationally.
and make
Yeah,
Space
make Space
Jam.
Jam. Look, get your kids paid in the movie.
Hey, can I say one thing? Let me get a
Yes, sir.
quick time. Y'all had a long time. Hey, for y'all audience, man, this is what LeBron James fans do. This is what they do. When you challenge LeBron James against Michael Jordan, rather than challenge that debate, what they make it sound like is that you are internalizing and saying that LeBron James is not worthy of great. Like he's not great. Because I don't say he the greatest, we must be saying he's not great at all. It's either you think LeBron James the GOAT or you think LeBron James a bum. Obviously, because I don't think he a GOAT, they saying I think he a bum. No. I want this to be clearly stated. LeBron James to me is the second greatest player of all time. It's nobody else
We heard
above
you,
him
bro.
except one born person, and that's Michael Jordan. LeBron James is better than anybody that has picked up a basketball except one. He can beat me. He can beat Ryan. He can beat both of these Ryan. They can beat all of them. I ain't never scored 20. He's greater at basketball than me. Great. He's greater than anybody except Michael Jordan.
Okay. I'm not. I'm
That's
not
what I'm
falling.
clearly
I'm
saying.
not fall. I'm trying not to fall into this trap with you right now because I know what you're doing. I see right through what you're doing right now.
No,
I
I'm
see
just
it.
I feel like people are
I
taking my
see it.
arguments and
Hey,
making it
man.
into some dumb arguments.
No,
As
we're not
though
making it
Michael
to dumb.
Jordan.
If when you go back and
No,
look at the
Ham
tape, if
just
you
said
listen to
that I
everything
don't
that you
think
have
LeBron
said,
James ever played
well,
defense.
you
Oh,
gotta be
why
clear
would I
with your
say that?
points because you've been
LeBron James
saying a
never.
lot of
I believe
well,
LeBron James never played defense.
well, you've been saying a lot of things that are contrary to giving him flowers on this episode. That's
Because
what we're unclear about because
I
you
think what
sprinkle in a little bit of flowers, but you don't want to give them without a but.
we. Oh,
And
no,
then
I
you had
think
the
what you want me
nerve.
to do is read
Hold on.
accolades.
Then you had the
Just read accolades.
audacity. Then you had the audacity. Okay. To then we said we weren't gonna do this, but you're gonna throw in the yellow-eyed Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the guy that don't lead the league in an all-time nothing. I'm not going there with you, bro. He ain't no anyway. Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
one more.
it's
Let's
just
not forget, he's a billionaire. More flowers. He's a billionaire. Dribbling a basketball. His mama invested $25 in a basketball goal at 3. That is the biggest return on investment in American, probably in world history. $25 turned into $1 billion.
Corey, I told you, I'm not sitting here going to debate. I'm not going to do who the greatest of all time. That's not what I'm here for today,
oh, I
man.
thought that's what
I'm
we were
not.
gonna do. I thought that's what we were gonna do. If we were
No.
gonna read off accolades, I could have dashed together a
Mm-mm.
screen so you can read it all very good. We could have
Um,
shot to that,
yeah,
and we
I
could have
understand.
read that off.
I understand that, man. Like what I was going to allow you to do is
Yeah.
to continue with your tirade, but the chat wanted LeBron to get the flowers that he deserved, and I made sure that he got those flowers. There's listen, the minority of people in the world will say that LeBron James is the GOAT. Again, not a topic of conversation today. But
I thought it was. I thought it was.
however, if you think he is the GOAT, now you got something to talk about at the water cooler. We have just armed you and prepared you for combat. When you get to work tomorrow and somebody want to talk about, they want to talk
Hold on,
bad
can
about
you arm
LeBron
them
James.
with the Michael Jordan Jones?
You don't have
Read off his
one.
accolades.
That boy,
Yeah.
look, when you start reading off his
Read off his
accolades,
accolades.
that is a Taurus pistol. That joint is
Hey,
going to jam.
Who got
hey,
the
I got,
most
hey,
defensive all
listen, we
time
talking about,
first team
yeah,
defense? Who got the most
I
first team
understand that.
defense?
Listen, matter of fact,
9-4.
we're gonna pull out LeBron. I mean, Michael Jordan's
9-4.
Hold
his
on.
current stats.
I got
What are the Hornets record right now? That's the only thing that matters about his numbers right now, currently on the day after LeBron James has just
have
scored
they
38,000.
have
Yeah,
they been good since he bought them?
no.
No. You know what else I think is very interesting? How nobody talks about 1984 to 1990 with Michael Jordan's career,
Wasn't important.
where he missed the playoffs every year.
It
I
wasn't
bring it
important.
up. I
It
bring it up.
wasn't important.
Yeah.
It wasn't important. A lot, but see, the thing is, LeBron will get criticized for going to 8 straight finals. Because what you can't do is it's better to not make the playoffs than it is to go to the finals and lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is the logic that you'll get from a Jordan fan. But again, this
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
about him
Yeah.
today.
I ain't getting
Hey,
It's
that.
not about
I
him.
didn't.
or you'll get the
I
logic, or you'll get the
I
logic
actually
that
added.
says,
I actually get him. That's what gets him over Kareem. That's what really puts him over Kareem. If he didn't have that, I wouldn't put him over Kareem. I add, but it just don't put him past Jordan.
hey, Hamp, here's the other logic
sorry.
that Jordan fans use.
Losing can't get
One
past
told
winning.
me, I ain't gonna say no names, I don't want nobody to talk bad about him, but one of them told me that because they love Jordan so much, they would much rather have had a 6-0 NBA Finals career than an 11-1 NBA Finals career. So they much rather take half rings less to say they didn't lose one.
Well, let me ask you this.
That's
Chad.
the logic that they ran.
Would you rather have a 6-0 or a 4-10?
I want a ring.
6-0 or 4-10?
He got 4
Because that's
rings.
the argument we talking about. 6-0 to 4-10.
No.
LeBron James has lost more times than he won. Now, if you would present me 11-1 to 6-0, I would say, yeah, you got an argument there.
Oh yeah,
but we're talking about 6-0 to 4-10. Now, I cannot give him more credibility for losing than winning the finals.
Bro, so
but
so let's Corey, is it easy to make it to the NBA Finals?
No. Is it easy to win?
Do you think it's easy? So it's not easy to get there.
Which one easy?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, listen to me and just answer what I'm asking you. Is it easy to get to NBA Finals?
No.
Would you say it's hard to get to NBA Finals?
Mm-hmm.
So what level of difficulty do you put it to do it 8 straight times?
Difficult, very, very difficult. I ain't never said it was easy. When did I say the contrary?
I know. I'm just asking because what we're not gonna do is because that same fan that told me about them 11 talked about how hard it was to get to the finals. So let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing this downplaying.
I never said
he lost.
When did I
he
did
lost
it?
6. He lost 6 finals.
Tell
That's
me
cool.
when did I say?
But
when did I say that was easy?
When did I say it
was easy?
But this is an example of what we're talking about when we're saying that you're not giving flowers. You're finding every reason not to. You just did it again.
Because you're continuously putting me in lies.
You keep saying stuff. Bro. You just said he was 4-6. You just said that. So again, you're not giving flowers.
Hey guys, let's play nice, man.
Listen. I'm gonna correctly say this. I think Michael Jordan is better than LeBron.
Okay.
Because
I think LeBron is a great player.
Okay.
Like we can stand up here and read off his whole accolades all day long and get off the episode, but I don't think that's really that's something that somebody can Google. I think they want to hear our opinions other than something they can Google. Come on now, we can Google.
Hey Corey, this is what I think here, man. Right. I think maybe you're saying that maybe it's because LeBron James just isn't as good and don't have that killer instinct in the playoffs and finals like maybe Jordan had. Is that what? Maybe LeBron James is a great regular season player.
No, what I'm saying is I give
because all of those championships I know Michael Jordan won them by himself. I'm sure. Right?
No,
he didn't have any.
I never said that. I never said that.
More superstars. In the
That's what I'm saying. What LeBron James fans do, guys, is they put words in your mouth that you do not debate. I don't even believe it.
You keep saying
the stuff they
saying. I'm saying words in your mouth.
I don't believe
you keep
it.
saying stuff, bro.
Okay. We gonna rewind it. Hey, do yourself a favor and rewind to everything I said. Like the part where I said LeBron James hasn't played defense this year. They said that I said LeBron James
never. The second time you didn't say.
I said LeBron James never played defense.
You said he doesn't play defense anymore.
Okay. All right.
Anymore.
So fellas.
But how can you get that I said LeBron James doesn't play defense? How do you get there? That's what he said. I can go to that.
Okay. All right, Corey. All right, Corey. So listen here. This right here is going to give us a problem. At some point, we're going to do the GOAT debate. And I don't know what we're going to do the GOAT debate, but we're going to do the GOAT debate, and it's going to be lit. So you be sure that you bring a friend, you bring a pal, you bring somebody for the GOAT debate. You tell me a time and a place, and we can go at it, Corey. We can talk about.
I don't think y'all prepared, man. I don't think y'all prepared at all.
We'll get prepared. We'll get
prepared.
I
don't think y'all prepared at
all. Hey, Todd, I like that comment, Todd. Because if that's what we're gonna go with, I see where you're going with that, Todd. Thank you.
And just before we get into our closing notes, I I am going to read something to you guys. The greatest team record wise of all time was that Bulls team that won 72 games.
Mm.
They won. That was a great team. Let's talk about Jordan in the playoffs that time, though. That 96 team. I'm going to tell you how important team ball is. Jordan only scored 30 one time that entire finals. Did you know that? They had 3 straight games where that team didn't even score 90 points.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle actually shot better than them in that series. They only shot 41% as a team. Rodman broke the offensive record twice with rebounds in the game.
Mm-hmm.
The real MVP of that year was Dennis Rodman, not Michael Jordan. And that changes a lot of things when we talk about MVPs.
Blasphemy.
With that being said, guys.
Now we talking about somebody disrespecting one player.
I like what you do. I like what you doing, man.
Hey, listen, man. I'm here for the.
Hey, man.
We need a whiteboard, man. We need to get us a big old whiteboard. I'm trying to take, bro.
Hey, you took the L today.
Let me ask y'all one,
bro. You took the L.
Let me take no love. Y'all put words in my mouth.
And you by yourself. You had to
I
go
don't
to
believe.
Y'all
took words in my mouth that I don't believe. But this is what I want to ask. Does LeBron James have enough to win now? How much more does he need? What team does he need?
To win now.
What does he need? What does he need?
I don't know.
Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell is not enough. What does he need?
I don't know.
To win.
That's not up to me.
You need Kevin Durant?
I don't know what he needs.
You give him Kevin Durant, can he win?
No.
What more do he need? Kawhi
Leonard? He need Bronny.
He needs
Bronny. He needs Bronny. Let's get Bronny in the league.
If Steph Curry go to the Lakers right now, they win him.
They wouldn't win the championship if Steph went there right now.
You give Steph Anthony Davis, he winning.
Hey, Anthony gonna be there 50% of the game. It's okay.
Yeah, it don't matter. Steph can hold it down till you get back.
Hey,
okay.
Steph can hold it down till you get back.
Hey, fellas, let's close this up. Subla, you up first, brother.
Hey, man, listen, Corey, I know you hot, but we love it. We're gonna have this debate one day. Everybody, thank y'all. Hey, congratulations to LeBron James, man, on doing something in our lifetime that we have to acknowledge as being a hell of a history moment. This is something that people our age for the last 20 years have got to witness. One of the greatest for right now players of all time do something that your body tells you that you shouldn't do that long, that the world tells you can't be that long, that you exceed every expectation that comes up. That man did it. I'm proud of him. Feel like family a little bit, but I hope to see him keep going, and I want to see that man accomplish more, bro.
What you got, Corey?
Yeah, man. Congratulations to LeBron. He did a great job, man, of winning that scoring title. That was an awesome job, man. He's been in for a long time, stuck with it, man. Been great for a long time. Like I said, been at the top from the time he entered the league all the way until, you know what I'm saying, about 5 years ago. He was the best player. That's a long time to be that good. About 15 years at the top. I don't think anybody been at the top that long. For that long period of time, as far as longevity and being at his prime for that long, yeah, he's definitely been a great player for a long time, man. Respect, man. Hey, the NBA gonna miss to see him go, man. It's gonna be hard to see him go. I do agree that I think he does, you know what I'm saying, need a little bit of help to win the chip, a little bit more help than D'Angelo. But my argument has always been how much more.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: LeBron James, thank you. That's it. We appreciate what you've done. I can imagine the sacrifice that it takes to be that great in your craft for this long, and to listen to people like Corey have something, see something wrong and something so great. I can imagine what it's like.
He's not my greatest player. He's yours. He's not mine.
But it's Hamp's turn.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the moment, and so again, thank you. But more important to thank you than LeBron, thank you to all of you guys in this chat. Y'all make this thing so much fun. I told you, every time y'all support us, you give us an opportunity to get better. And as we get better, things will get better. And you can always say, man, y'all guys are our day ones. So thank you. Love you guys. The way we close all the time, man. Love yours because it's yours. And we out.